Hey guys, hope you're all staying warm and have recovered from the holidays. It's very cold here today, so if you see my breath, sorry, we keep our house pretty cool in the winter. Cheapos. Anyway, so I wanted to film my finale to my extremely damaged hair project that I started. I didn't make it all the way through the products that I intended to try, simply because the condition of my hair has changed dramatically. I don't really feel that I would be the best judge at this point to try products for extremely damaged hair. It would be like someone who does not have acne trying products for acne prone skin. So that is a definite positive. I'm really excited about that. I found some great products. I had some definite fails. So yeah, this is going to be a long video. I'm trying to avoid splitting it up into two. So I guess I'll just jump into it. So I'm going to start with the products that I like the least. I don't have either one of them here because I passed them on. I had the opportunity to do so. I had people visiting and whatever, and so I was glad to give them a home where they would be appreciated. The first product that I had that I absolutely hated, and I'm sorry I didn't write it down, if you watch my first video, I really talk a lot about it in that video, and it was the Bumble. It was the coconut shampoo, and I cannot remember the conditioner, but it was meant for dry hair. I will put the names down below. I talk a lot about those in my first video, so if you're curious about why I hated those so much, watch that video. I'm just trying to get quickly through and save some time. So check out that video if you're curious about that. The next product I ended up liking the least was Wen. If you watch my first video, Wen was actually probably my second favorite. I was actually liking the Wen still at that point. So the Wen was doing a lot for like the ends of my hair. They felt really smooth and really soft. I was enjoying that. But I was noticing that I was having a lot of breakage and my skin had started breaking out. I didn't necessarily attribute those things to the product itself until I moved on to the next set of products and I had sort of a revelation. One thing that I know to be true about my skin is that I can't use products that are really, really heavy on silicone. Well, Wen is extremely, it's basically all silicone. It's in there in several different forms. It's in the top 5 ingredients. After moving on to the next products that don't have any silicone or very much silicone in them at all, I don't think my hair likes silicone either. Based on a little bit of research that I've done and personal experience, I think that the silicone kind of creates a barrier on my hair. And although it feels nice and smooth to the touch, it's not allowing the moisturizing aspects of the products that you're using to really break through that barrier. So at the end of the day, you're ending up with even more dry hair, and it is fragile and it does break. That's based completely on my personal experience, my hair type. I kind of feel like that holds pretty true for me. So I ended up passing the Wen on as well. So after the Wen, and I moved on to my next group of products, which actually ended up being my favorites, it felt crazy. Like, I had so much silicone buildup on my hair. I couldn't even get the sulfate. It was a sulfate-free shampoo. I couldn't even like get it to work through my hair. It was disgusting. My hair was extremely dry, extremely fragile. It was only when my hair was wet too. It was weird. It's like when my hair was wet, it was like dry and crazy feeling. So it took about 3 washes to get that off of my hair and allow the next product to actually work. So now I'm going to move on to the products that I actually enjoyed. I had actually been using this prior to my project extremely damaged hair. This is a sulfate-free, natural, vegan, wheat and gluten-free shampoo and conditioner. They are really inexpensive. I think you can get both of these bottles for $11. I'll usually put prices and stuff below. So the problem with the way that I was using my products before I started this was I was switching things out and doing things just willy-nilly. I mean, I would use this one day, I might use this with another product the next day, I would use something else completely different the next time I wash my hair. So I just had no idea of what products were doing what for my hair. I wasn't allowing the products time to actually work and do their job. One of the things that I learned, when you are switching in between products, you should either use a clarifying shampoo or use the next set of products for several washes before you make a judgment on how they're actually affecting your hair. You may have a buildup of the last hair products that you used on your hair that is not really allowing the new group of products to work how they are meant to work. So I actually ended up really liking these. I think it's very moisturizing. For $11 for both of these, you really can't go wrong. And honestly, it did a really great job of giving me that balance of moisture on the ends. And where I have fine hair, I need something that doesn't completely weigh it down. Obviously, I could have walked around with coconut oil all over my hair and, you know, it would have been moisturized. But with fine hair, you know, you kind of have to find that balance. And this combination worked really well together for that. Sort of in a tie with the Desert Essence. So I had the Juice Organics Brightening Shampoo and the Palm Smooth Conditioner. I actually got these at Marshall's, and when I was there, they didn't have the matching set, and I just grabbed them and thought I'd buy them. Oh, and they're dripping everywhere, so I'm going to put these down. I would actually like to try them in their matching set. I probably will at some point buy the conditioner and the shampoo, but those actually work really well together. They give me both the clean, volumizing aspect, and the smoothing conditioner gives me a lot of moisture. That's actually what I used yesterday. This is second day hair, but the Palm conditioner is a little bit too heavy for my hair. It's a little bit too smoothing, but it feels really, really nice. It's a little bit more moisturizing than the Desert Essence. So those two products kind of tied for me. So dun 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 dun! The winner of my challenge was actually Shea Moisture brand. I had purchased these in a little kit at Walgreens. They had been clearanced down to half price. You got 4 little smaller size products to try. This stuff is amazing. It's a great product for my fine, thin hair. It gave me more volume than I have now. Love it. Absolutely love it. After I used it several times, my hair felt amazing. It was like perfectly moisturized. It had the great amount of volume. It definitely was not greasy. It was awesome. That is it for shampoos and conditioners. As I just said, I decided to wrap up a little bit early, although I still had some products that I could have tried and would have fit in well with this, but I honestly just felt like my hair had been in pretty good shape for about over a month now. I mean, it feels like completely different than it did when I started. So I really just wanted to wrap it up at this point. I'm ready to start Makeout 2015, and one of the things that I really need to clean out is my hair products. So it was just a good time for me to end it. So I'd really like to address some of the leave-in products and the deep conditioners that I used as well and give you a quick review on those. I want to do those like I did the shampoo. I want to show you all the ones that I would not bother to repurchase, and then I would show you the ones that I am going to repurchase. This is the Wen Sweet Almond Mint Styling Cream. This product was actually not terrible, but I tried it with everything, all of the different shampoos that I used. It worked best with the Wen. I have obviously given the Wen away at this point, and it has pretty good amount of silicone in it and some like crazy ingredients, and it's pretty expensive. So I probably won't be repurchasing any Wen products. Wen Deep Conditioning, there just wasn't anything really special about it. It worked well with the Wen, but other than that, it was just kind of like another product. I have no idea where I have put it, but I had the Aveda Damage Remedy leave-in. I just had a sample size. It was about this size, and unless I decided at some point to buy the whole set, I really don't even want to make too much of a judgment on it. I didn't care for it. I definitely wouldn't go out and repurchase it by itself. The only way that I would repurchase it is if curiosity gets the best of me and I decided to buy the whole Aveda set. I don't know that I would do that because they're really expensive products, and I've found all of the products that I have shown you that I would buy so far were under $20, like total. For both the shampoo and the conditioner. So that, I mean, that's absolutely amazing. I don't see myself going to spend probably close to $100 on this stuff. Once again, I used the crap out of this, and there's still a ton left in here. And yes, there is a hair. It is the Caviar CC Cream. Definitely nothing special. It's another one I think is overpriced. It is full of silicone, so you can just buy a cheaper silicone product, in my opinion. Wasn't impressed with that at all. Another product that I can't find right off the bat was the Indian hair oil, and I'm just going to go ahead and lump that together with all of these. The Shea Moisture Reconstructive Finishing Elixir, the Bamboo Kendi oil, and this Moroccan treatment. I probably would not, I don't see myself repurchasing any of these for two reasons. One, these two products are nothing but silicone. They don't list silicone on their ingredients. If you look them up on the internet, it's not listed, but it is definitely listed on the bottle. My eyes are really bad, but it is the third ingredient in here. I found that a little bit, I don't know if it was a mistake or if that's really fishy. So yeah, this is basically a silicone spray. This is a silicone rub. You can buy the John Frieda Frizzies. It smells different, but yeah, so I definitely wouldn't repurchase these. And as far as this goes, I can't really use this as a leave-in spray, even because whether it's too heavy for my hair or not, because honestly it's one of those products I would spray it in and it would feel a little bit heavy at first, but it would, like, my hair would absorb it. So getting ready to go somewhere, by the time I actually got out the door, that was gone. The problem with me, I can't leave oils in my hair like that because it does cause me to break out. So I probably will continue to use it, but what I do with it is if I'm wearing my hair up, or I'll put my hair up before I go to sleep, or even just before I wash my hair, I'll spritz this in pretty good, saturate the ends, and then wash it out pretty much immediately. That seems to really help my hair. My hair loves that process. I call it my oil pre-wash. It doesn't leave any buildup in my hair. I probably wouldn't repurchase this because I would probably just use something more accessible like coconut oil. I almost always have coconut oil. I have a big bottle of argan oil that I need to get through. All the oils really seem to kind of work the same for me, so I wouldn't repurchase that. It's just another product to have laying around. And last on the definite not repurchase list would be Moroccan Oil Restorative Hair Mask. It has the price of like $40 on here. I don't know if that's him like way overpricing things or if that's how much this stuff is going for. Definitely would not pay that for it. Nothing special. Once again, just nothing special. It's like a waste of space, and all of us girls getting on this Make Out 2015 and trying to get rid of all these hair products, we don't want wasted space. Alright, so then I had a couple of maybes, and once again, some of them are missing. I was in a hurry. Sorry. But I have showed it to you before. It was the number 4 Prep and Comb spray. I have the clarifying shampoo here as well. Those are both maybes for me. I really enjoyed them after I used them all together and figured out how to use them properly. They're in my first video if you would like to know more about them. But they're really expensive. They're really expensive products, and part of me thinks that they're a little bit overpriced. So those would be maybes for me. I would want to try a few more less expensive products before I committed to buying anything from the Prep and Prime or anything from the number 4 line. But they are good products, so I don't know. If you want to shell out the cash, I think they're good. Next was the Living Proof Full Thickening Cream. In this particular experiment. I did not use enough of this to really make a judge on how great it was for damaged hair. It doesn't really even claim to be for damaged hair, but I was thinking more of giving me some volume, because a lot of products that are meant for damaged hair weigh your hair down. But I've tried this several times in the past and I always like it. So I actually don't think I would mind to have just a full size of this and kind of use it from time to time. Here's another one of my all-time favorites, and the reason it is in my maybe pile is because this is really old, and I have not bought any new Ojon products in a really long time. If you can see this, this is going to last me forever, hopefully. They kind of smell like chocolate. They're really strong though. I do not know if they have in fact reformulated this product. I have not tried any of the more recent versions. I've heard both. I've heard they left this product alone and they got rid of almost everything, but this product is still the same. I have no idea. This is the older one. I'm going to be using this for a while, so I don't want to recommend it to you guys if they have in fact reformulated it. If you do know, let me know, because I love this stuff. It is my all-time favorite. It's basically the same as, it's basically really similar as when I do the oil pre-wash, honestly, because this is like huge amounts of, I think it's palm oil they use in these. So honestly, it's probably the same as putting coconut oil on my hair before I wash, but I do love this stuff. It's just one of those like beauty rituals that just, the smell of it makes me think, oh, I have great hair, you know? Oh, and one more maybe. I didn't feel like I gave this a fair enough shot to really know what I thought. It all came in the set with the Shea Moisture. I probably wouldn't repurchase this again, but I do want to use it a couple more times before I make that decision. I don't know if you've ever used a protein mask that felt extremely kind of drying almost. I kind of want to play with this a little bit more before I were to make a decision on whether or not I would repurchase it, but I have plenty to play with, so I will be doing that. All right, the top 3 products that I definitely would repurchase. Let's see. Let's start with the cheapest. This is the Tresemme Thermal Creations. This is like $3. It's amazing. I did some research on thermal heat products. This had all of the things that you're looking for that actually have been proven to help protect against heat damage. Good stuff. For $3, everybody needs to go get this. This actually does have quite a bit of silicone in it, but it does not seem to bother me at all. It doesn't seem to bother my hair. It doesn't seem to build up on my hair. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I'm still kind of, my jury's still kind of out there on like what it is exactly. It's like products that actually feel like silicone really bother me. The products that, like, this doesn't feel like silicone at all. This feels like water. Like the products that don't feel like silicone, even with my face products, the ones that feel like silicone going on bother me. The ones that don't bother me. I don't know. Is it a placebo effect? Am I crazy? I don't know. So this one, love this product. It's like $3. Everybody should own it. Good stuff. This is another one that I use. I actually contaminated this jar. I had stupidly left the lid open while I was cooking one day, and it felt like something may have gotten in there, so I just brought it upstairs to the bathroom and decided to use it for my hair. Just organic virgin coconut oil. I like the virgin coconut oil because it still smells like coconuts. Everyone should own coconut oil. It's one of those products that has so many uses. You can cook with it. You can, I'd probably clean with it. I don't know. You can put it in your hair. You can use it as a moisturizer. It's just one of those great products that everyone should own. It's not that expensive. It's like $8. And I mean, even cooking with this, I think I've had this for like 6 months. So it probably would have went a lot faster had I not possibly contaminated it. So yeah. Beautiful stuff. And then my absolute favorite product of all of these, and I know you've seen it before on YouTube, it is the It's a 10 Leave-In Plus Keratin. like this stuff a lot. It's like the tiniest bit heavy on my hair. I don't like super saturate it. I use as little as I can, but I just really like it. It gives me a nice, it gives me a nice slip to my hair that I can actually like comb through. I don't wash my hair enough. Sorry guys, I don't wash my hair enough to even like worry about how often I use keratin. I don't think using it once every like 3 or 4 days is gonna really hurt me. But I still don't use this product every single time. I alternate between all of those other ones I have just shown you. My advice is just don't use excessive amounts of it. Try to get to know how much of it your hair actually needs, because it can get a little bit heavy, but it leaves me a nice slip throughout the day, and I love it, and I honestly feel like it has helped improve the texture of my hair tremendously. Those are all the products. I know this video is really long. I hope there was something useful in there. I know that I probably skipped over most of the things that I wanted to say, so please feel free to ask me about anything in the comments section. I'll try to link prices and whatever down below. And I will see you guys again soon. Bye.